Hey guys, welcome back to the Magic Academy. What is going on here every time, these cards? All right, welcome back to the Magic Academy. Today we're gonna learn a classic in card magic. This is the Circus Card Trick, one of the first card tricks I learned when I was younger. Very beginner-friendly card trick. It uses a very simple method, but is used in a number of different card effects. So we'll look at the performance, and then from there we'll go into the explanation. All right, this bet is guaranteed to make you money every time. Check it out. Allison.
Yeah, what's up?
Can you pick a card for me? Show it to the camera. Don't let me see it. You got it?
Yep, I do.
All right. What I need you to do is just cut half the cards and place your card somewhere in the center.
Nice and tidy.
Beautiful. All right. We're gonna do a little experiment here, okay? We're gonna deal cards onto the table. Just gonna keep an eye on your reaction. Try not to make it obvious if you see your card.
Okay.
But I feel like we might be able to find your card. You know what? You wanna make a bet that the next card I turn over is gonna be your card?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
You wanna make a bet? 20 bucks?
20 bucks.
20 bucks?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah?
Yeah.
20 bucks? What are your thoughts? The nine of spades?
That's the card.
You're gonna win it every time. Easy. So what are your thoughts? Pretty fun trick, right? If you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the card tricks, like and subscribe. We're gonna be adding many more great effects, so stay tuned for that. And so now for the explanation. The key to this trick is the identifier card. And this card will be on the bottom of the packet. It can be any card, of course, but we'll use the 7 of hearts in this instance. So how do you look at the card on the bottom? Obviously, you can do a blatant peek, but you want to be as discreet as possible, right? So let's say you have them shuffle the cards, and they give you the cards back. What I like to do to get the peek, as opposed to saying, okay, thank you for giving me the cards. You know, don't make it obvious. What I like to do is grab the cards and just rotate them in the hands. I say, okay, perfect. We're gonna try something. And as I do the rotation, I'm just glimpsing at the bottom card. I'm trying to just make it as discreet as possible as I do the rotation. And so that is the key to the card trick. From there, you can have them select any card they want. In this case, the ace of spades. You don't know that card, you can say, go ahead and cut the cards wherever you want. So we'll cut it there. And now your ID card will be on top of the ace of spades. And so as you're dealing the cards, you will know when the 7 of hearts comes up that their card will be that next card. So from there, you just keep dealing cards and you just say, how much do you want to make a bet that the next card I turn over is going to be your card? And of course, you know their card's right there. See how much money they're willing to gamble. You do a nice, beautiful turnover like so. I want to point out another couple things as well. So once they place their card into the deck, let's say in this instance, it's the 4 of clubs, and our ID card or indicator card is going to be the ace of spades. So they can, of course, cut the cards as many times as they want. So you can see that the ace of spades and the 4 of clubs, they remain intact. If you want to get a little bit bold, you can have them do an overhand shuffle. You say, just go ahead and just do an overhand shuffle like so. And the odds are pretty low that they won't get separated. So you can see here, they are still intact. However, it is at the top, so that is one thing to think about when you have the audience cutting multiple times or shuffling, is, you know, their card might show up pretty early. But that's okay, you can just say, okay, look, the next card I turn over is gonna be your card. And it still, of course, has just as powerful of an effect. And so during the presentation as well, you might have noticed a couple more advanced card techniques that haven't yet been explained. We're gonna go ahead and add that to the channel. in the coming weeks. So go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll be sure to keep adding more awesome card magic, card sleights, and flourishes. See you next time.